everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another Sims 4 video. I'm Camila and today we are building in Del Sol Valley and we are building another community lot, which is kind of surprising, and I'm sorry because we built one also on Monday. We built a spa in Selva Dorada and today we are building a museum, as you can see in Del Sol Valley. I don't think I'm gonna call this a renovation because although I started this speed build, like I started this build from the original museum in Del Sol Valley, I wouldn't call this a renovation because it's just so freaking different from the original, of course, because it's awful, it's so ugly. Like, I think it's one of the ugliest builds in the game. And I have Remo Magic, I have Strangerville, and I have Get Famous, which I think are the worlds with the worst builds in the game. And yeah, I think that this is the worst build ever. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that huge roof. With, like, if it was like just a giant roof, I would be like, okay, maybe the builder was like, it was their first build in The Sims. Like, who didn't use a huge half-gabled roof to roof the entire house when they were building their first house in The Sims? Because I did it, and I'm not ashamed to say it, to admit it to you guys. But yeah, let's say that maybe it's not the best move just to cover the entire thing with a huge roof. And on top of that, the two roofs weren't even with the same slope. They didn't have the same slope. They don't have it because this build is still there if you open another Sims save. So yeah, if you want, this museum is available for you to download, and I hope that you will like what I did. I don't think it's like my best work because it's not so original. It's not something very, I don't know, new and something you've never seen before, because I've just built, it's a square basically with a lot of stuff that you can see and observe, and I don't know what you do in a museum because I don't usually visit them with my Sims. I find them pretty boring. So I think that in my save file there won't be a ton of museums because yeah, I don't like them personally. So yeah, I don't know what you have to do in museums. You have to observe stuff. You can observe stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so it's not very original. The shape is very simple, and I tried to make it. Since it's like the PLUMBOB pictures museum, I thought it was supposed to be a sort of, let me show you the fun stuff we used in our movies type of place. So that's what I did. I basically gathered some items that look like movie things, movie sets, or movie or objects like used in movies. So I used also some things from Strangerville. You probably just saw me put something down that's from Strangerville, or maybe it's from Get to Work, I'm not sure. And yeah, some other random stuff from Get Together, for example, because they have the whole medieval Tudor thing going on, and so we have some sculptures that could work. They can perfectly look like something that you can use in some medieval movies or historical movies, I don't know. And yeah, that's basically the whole thing, because it's not very original, as I was telling you. There are a couple of bathrooms, some vending machines, because I like when I'm building community lots, which I think are at this point my favorite things to build, along with shell challenges. Yeah, I think they're my favorite thing to build. Like, not my favorite, but like the thing that I find the most challenging to do, because you can be very creative, you're very free to do a lot of stuff with community lots. Like, this one is not multifunctional as my community lots usually are. It's just a museum. For a second I thought about adding like a wedding venue, like a wedding arch and some chairs, but then they didn't fit with the whole vibe I was going for, so I quickly abandoned this idea, and I don't think I've even kept the thing in the final version of this video you're seeing now. I actually forgot what I was talking about, but basically when I'm building community lots, I try to make them usable by players. Like even if it's a museum, so you couldn't actually like eat on this lot, I usually think of putting down some vending machines or some kind of appliance you can get food from and stuff like this. So yeah, I hope you appreciate my thoughtfulness, I don't know. But going back to the actual museum we're building, I divided, let's say, the museum in different areas. Right now you're seeing me putting down some movie posters around the place, because I put down some items, and for each area of the museum I tried to find a movie poster that could go well with what was there. Like near the UFO thing, I put down a movie poster with that kind of superhero thing that you can do with your acting career, and same for the more medieval setting. I used another like poster that portrayed a sword, or yeah, something like that. And then there's an area with costumes on the walls and movie posters on the walls that you can like see and be like, wow, that film, that movie was so famous, was so interesting. Yeah, I don't know why you would react like this to a movie poster, but yeah. And then to kind of support the movie posters that I thought were like there to illustrate what you are seeing, I used some get to work debug item. I don't even know what that is. I think maybe it's some kind of pole that you can use on the edge of some kind of fence. Yeah, this is a very accurate description, I know, but I thought that was simple enough to look like a pole that could support something hanging from the ceiling, I don't know. And yeah, that's basically it. But I thought, like, I'm just talking like this, but I'm actually really proud of the decision I made for this museum, because I think this is a very realistic museum to find in a place like this, in a world that's focused on acting and on fame, on movies. And yeah, I find the original stuff that's in here a bit out of place. Like there are movie sets and next to them there are paintings that are so unrelated to the movie sets, I don't know. And then I of course added some easels because you have to, and some kids drawing tables. And those paintings from City Living that you saw me sizing up all around the structure, I thought they were those kind of advertising that you see outside of museums, to advertise some kind of future exhibition that's gonna come to this museum. And I thought it was another realistic touch. And then I kind of made room for a playground situation on the side, and some barbecuers and some tables to eat at. And I also added, like, it's very last minute, so I think you will only see it in the screenshots, another set that was originally in the museum but that I didn't have the space for. I wanted to place it down just as kind of a tribute to the original museum in all its ugliness and sadness. So yeah, that's a tribute from my part to this amazing museum in Del Sol Valley. And yeah, that's basically it. I also added that rainbow thing. I don't know, it was cute. Maybe the museum staff wants to show their support to the LGBTQ community. I don't know. I don't really know, but yeah, I thought it looked nice. So I just kept it there. And yeah, that's basically it for the whole video and for the whole museum. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's a very short video, but yeah, there's not so much going on in this place. Of course, it's a museum. I hate museums in The Sims. I think that's clear now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are so close to 600 subscribers, which is kind of crazy, but I'm actually so happy and so grateful for all of you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video and have a great day. Bye everybody.